Hello and welcome to another episode of Starfield, and let us just get in where we left off. And also I did some stuff off stream, mainly resources, because it's boring. But I get to the place I needed to go. And
Can I help you? Can't say I... Nope. Speaking of...
only two people. Then I go to the lodge.
It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps. Time to get back to it.
Now that we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning? should help us out. Hey, my guns could use a bit of work too. reputation there. Very impressive. Hey there. Glad to see you. It was really good talking to you.
I have things for you.
I picked up something you might be interested in. If you want help, I'm here. Oh, I love catching up with you. Let's do it again sometime.
get myself another companion if I can find them. There's one. Nope, here's no one. The problem of having such a giant ship is you don't find jack shit. Like at all. Where is everyone? I did assign them here, right? Yeah, I did. Then there should be here. Somewhere. That's just storage, okay. Is there another way up? There's down. Oh.
What did you need? Ah, hello.
Let's
Finally,
take
I've
you.
been waiting.
Good luck, Andresia. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
Hold on a second. But I built an outpost, that's odd.
Security here is
Probably
so
need
visible.
something for this.
I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Of course the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something escaped unnoticed.
Do you
I
have
did
anything?
find that statue. Yes? Alright then.
Okay, then I have to do some missions first.
The security of the United Colony. That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are. Given I owe you for the last job, I hope it serves some use. Keep your eyes open.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance? See you later. Found those smugglers yet? See you later, Captain.
I've been paying attention. Hold on a sec. That doesn't matter.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Captain Enjoy. You had reports of that. Still. That's fine. Take all the time. Found those smugglers yet? Is that right? Ah. Okay. It might take a few seconds. But next time they're in, I'll keep you updated on this.
I did the wrong one, by the way.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show.
This one.
Security doesn't.
Do you have a story for me or not? Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst. Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things. Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me? Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that? Sounds like maybe you're being modest. Security isn't exactly trained for that scenario. But all right. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things? Pure instinct, huh? It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here. That's a mouthful. A thankful you guys are around mouthful. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one. If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay. You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I hear the robbers are provided free of charge. All part of the service. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang? I can't say I blame him. Armed robbers don't deserve much mercy in my book. These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt? That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye. Huh. That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this. My source is back. Here to report anything else? I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery. But she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there? Why do I get the feeling you're often in that situation? Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him? I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it? Sure, right. Try again. What was stolen? Huh. I guess it takes all types? Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination. Some days, it is worth it to get out of bed. I love it. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed for it later. And here's your payment. You talk and get paid, I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group? I'd tip my hat, but I seem to have misplaced it. Your people pulled a hell of a thing off. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? Are those things rated for bad guys? This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report. You have another story for me? What a sordid mess. You've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families. Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right? I genuinely don't know how people like that can live with themselves. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct? And all that money didn't help in the end. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment? That's a chilling thought. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. My family.
Ah, that's fine.
I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age.
Interesting.
I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return.
Huh. Sounds...
Thank you. I doubt many would see it that way. There is a reason I am only just revealing this now. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life.
Huh. So you
I
lied.
withheld certain information, but everything I told Vladimir was, and is, true. It seemed to be enough. For a short time. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. Quite an understatement. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. Yes, she is. I cannot imagine anyone else in her position doing the same. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. I know. I understand that this may change what you think of me.
Not really.
I know that you no longer wish to associate with me. I believe that in this moment, honesty is more important than anything. No matter what happens next, I have appreciated the time with you, and I thank you for trusting me. Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
Nice day for a picnic.
I'm gonna decorate my giant ass apartment. So, where do I put this? Let's get on my way to find these resources to get my research going. Need neon. Nope, all garbage. Nothing here. Ah, it tells me when I need that. Just very nice. Gold. Proxia. Nope. I'm gonna scan a couple minutes. So got hopefully what I want. That's actually pretty good. Bunch of level 3. Level 2. Some pretty good stuff. Okay. Garbage. I was there, right? Yes, I was, yeah. Where on earth? No, I was here. I'm gonna scan some. It's gonna take a while.
Ugh. I do not understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Be careful.
And accessories for all your acting.
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
Not gonna lie, kind of expected better actually, but okay, that's fine, I guess. But I think I'm gonna end this here. And with this, I'm ending this episode. I wish you all a good day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.